It's Stannis. I talk about finances and all that shit. Alright, today we're going to be looking into my Robinhood portfolio. Currently around 43k. It has moved up since my initial video, but not because the market's been going up, just because I've been putting money into it. Usually try to keep my balance right here around like $1,000 or $1,500. But currently been buying some stocks. We'll get into that right now. Alright, so first stock, Meta. Alright. I've been trying to build up a position on this, especially over this past year. Currently down 67%. Dropped like a great amount over this year. Like other stocks as well, but especially Meta. Over the past 5 years, down 37 right now. So you can see right here around this dip, I was trying to buy. My cost average is still around $150. I'm trying to get that down before Meta goes up too high. But even then, if this goes up to like 130, 140, still a pretty good buy. But definitely want to lower my cost average for sure. Yeah, man, Meta has been going through it right now. Over the past year, you can see earnings have gone down a little bit, but I believe it's gonna go up eventually. Especially for the size of the company, huge, fucking. Let's see right here, market cap, 297 billion, pretty large. Also Amazon, I've stopped buying Amazon the past year. Pretty disappointed that my average is like 133. But come to realize that I also dropped quite a bit. Dropped 50% of the past year. Over 5 years, only going up 67%. Not that great. So, definitely plan on putting more money in here. Probably, like I have what's it called. Most of my portfolio is 10% of my portfolio is Amazon. Hasn't really given me any returns the whole entire time I had it, but don't really feel like selling this Amazon, so I'm gonna keep it. Most stocks I have, I don't really sell either, so I try to buy it for long term. Even though my account's around like two or three, no, it's around like 3 years. Haven't really sold any stocks. Definitely trying to keep them for longer term. But yeah, let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft and Apple. Haven't really put too much thought into. I bought them initially when I first got my account. Put quite a bit of money into it initially, and then kind of stopped buying into it. That's basically because I haven't really seen a great opportunity this year to buy the stocks. Microsoft, honestly, it's not too bad of a buy right now, but with Facebook, Alibaba, Google, those being down so bad, it's kind of hard to delegate some money to Microsoft. But still have a decent portfolio in here, around like 4K. Still have a return here. I'm pretty happy about that, but like I said, I haven't really been buying this stock that much. But I definitely won't sell Microsoft. Tesla, definitely been going down a lot. I haven't bought Tesla in probably like a year or so. Let's see the last time I bought this stock. Let's see. Oh, man, it's been such a long time. Holy fuck. Yeah, history right here. Tesla buy. May 19th, 2021. Holy fuck. Long time ago. But regardless, still pretty solid stock. I'm just waiting for this stock to go down. 179 is kind of high. I'd like to see it closer to 150, 125 maybe. But yeah, I think I'm still just now I'm returning as a loss right now. But I'm not really worried about Tesla. I think they're a great company, especially for the long term. I see a lot of good stuff for them. Let's see. Google. Yeah, I've been buying the stock a lot, especially over this past year. See a lot of upside for them. Huge company. Huge, great company. But Yeah, market cap around 128 trillion. As far as growth, I do see some growth on Alphabet, but definitely a strong company. That's why it's like, let's see what 1% portfolio is on. Oh yeah, so around 7%. Which is like the top part of my profile, at least. They're around 7%. I really wanted to increase Meta though. Right now, Meta is my highest holding. Hasn't really made a profit yet, but it will eventually. And same, let's go look into. Let's try Apple. Yeah, I bought Apple, $107 average cost, pretty solid, but I haven't really seen that. Yeah, this stock hasn't really dipped at all this year compared to any other like tech stock. Apple's holding on really strong, and like I said in my first video, once Apple like fucking hits the ground like hard, it's gonna be a great time to buy everything else. But even Apple, I just find it hard to believe that like Apple's a buy right now. It should only drop like 5%. I feel like there's a bigger drop. Yeah. Solid company though. I do enjoy the dividends I get from this, even though it's a small amount. I do enjoy it. Is what it is. Let's see the next one. Okay, Alibaba. Really big controversy over this stock, especially since it's a Chinese stock. Fear of delisting. Really big fear. But I think the fear is too much for most people. But I say fuck it. I invest in this company, especially since I see it going up a lot more than $80. At least 170. At least. But currently with all this fear, all the war, I can see why nobody wants to buy into this stock, especially since everything else in the market's going down. All the big names, Amazon, Google, Facebook, all trending down pretty much. And yeah, who wants to buy Alibaba, right? But I think it's worth the risk. And like I talked about in the other video about risk, I'm in a good position to take on risk. Let's see. Yeah, I've been buying a lot of this stock. Oh, also earnings. They beat earnings recently, this past week, I believe. And man, like most stocks that were beating earnings over this past couple months, their stock prices jumped up quite a big amount, and that's exactly what we did. Exactly in the morning. I think I'll show you here. I think it was November 17th. Yeah, around the morning time, I was watching in, right? Realized I think it was like 5 in the morning. They beat earnings, and nobody was buying the stock. I think it was up like 1% over, and I'm like, oh man, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy this for sure. Bought like 3 shares, up like 6 or 8% during that day. Once again, didn't really buy too much around $60 range. Because like, my God, the fear was kind of strong right there, but definitely a better time to buy. But you live and you learn. Let's see what else. Palantir, man. Palantir has lost me a lot of money. This was like one of the initial stocks that I was pretty diehard for. Still am, but I'm kind of waiting for like a strong bottom to hit. 738 is pretty good, but I don't know how low this stock could go really. Around $7, pretty solid. See, like my average around $16. So a lot of buying could be done to bring back by Palantir holding. Portfolio diversity is around only 4%, so it's not that great. But I definitely want to see Palantir make some greater moves over time. I want them to start making profit on their earnings. They missed it the most recent quarter. Definitely want to see it increase, maybe become profitable. Yeah. as far as like when I'll invest in Palantir, probably if Alibaba, Facebook rebound, I'll start looking into that. But even then, I might continue. Might look more into crypto. This crypto market's down really bad right now. But like I said, I'm down like buying the Palantir right now. Like for the crypto markets, who knows about the bottom of that? I feel like we're meeting a bottom every month, so a lot of way to go. But all I could do is keep on getting my fucking paycheck pretty much and throwing it into the stock market, buying certain stocks that I believe that are gonna yield me a greater return in the future and become greater companies. Really just venturing into the future, right? Don't really have too much. I do have like some. How would I say this? Normal companies. Not very much like tech companies, but those aren't really my focus. Yeah. See anything else I want to talk about? Oh man, my Boeing position. So initially, I bought my Boeing position around, I think like pretty much when the pandemic happened, right? Huge drop. I was like, okay, this is definitely a cop. I'm definitely gonna buy this. Bought it. Then over the years, I was added to this position, so that's why it's around like 170. So it's pretty big percent. We're probably around 5%. Honestly, I think I might sell some Boeing and just focus more into one of my top stocks, pretty much. It's been like a year or so. I haven't really got too much out from Boeing, but even in the future, like I feel like the upside for Boeing isn't that great compared to Facebook or Google, anything like that. But it's still probably pretty solid stock. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to sell my position on this and add to my other ones. Alright, yeah, this has been a look up on my stock portfolio. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Not too much has happened. Still on a downtrend. Still over time down on my portfolio around 50%, but can't really do much about it. Not really tripping too much. I'm just gonna keep on investing around like $1,700 a month, pretty much, into this portfolio, and hopefully once we get back into the upside, you guys will see this. Initially, the first count, just buying, seeing great returns. Now we're more of in like a bear market. A lot of situations been happening over 2022. Hopefully 2023 is better, but if not, I'm still gonna continue to buy, and I'll eventually see the return on this account. So yes, stay tuned for that. All right, peace, guys.